Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's up, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorne. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you watch my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, ran across something very interesting, and I guess in a lot of sense you could say it's disturbing. Now, I first saw this video on my man Logic channel, so shout out to Logic. But after I saw this, of course, I did my research to see what more could I find on it and get my intake on it. And that's what I'm here to do with y'all right now. So as you look at the picture scrolling, the white guy that you see, that is Detroit officer by the name of Gary Steele. Now, Gary Steele is in a little hot water right now. And the reason he's in hot water right now because he was being a jackass and a dick. And by him being a jackass and a dick, he got himself in trouble. He did a little short video for Snapchat mocking a young lady. And he's in trouble for that. I don't know. You know, like I said in my last stream on Chris Thorne Show 2.0, social media is going to be the downfall of a whole lot of people, including people like Steele here, who's a cop, who's supposed to serve and protect, not serve and be a dick. All right. So anyway, people, as always, let me switch over to this right here and let y'all see, let y'all hear what this man did. And I think it's him and somebody else that's in this recording. Let's go.
Take a close look at this video temporarily posted to the social media site Snapchat following a Detroit police traffic stop near Joy Road and Stout Tuesday night.
In the cold.
Listen closely as the officer makes condescending remarks towards an African-American girl he's instructed to walk home in the cold. We've confirmed she was pulled over for having expired license tabs.
Bye, Felicia.
Notice in the upper left corner of the screen, the officer shares his Snapchat name. Detroit police confirm his real name is Gary Steele, the man seen in this public LinkedIn page.
What they put on there, that's racist. Like, they demeanor my child for no reason.
We showed this video to Arielle Moore, the young woman who was videotaped on a cell phone, and her mother, Monique Mobley. They're now sharing their outrage over his words and captions that read, quote, "What black girl magic looks like," and celebrating Black History Month.
I've never had this happen to me in my life, so I'm kind of shocked.
You felt like that was okay to do? What are you telling society?
I will order that the defendant be segregated from the general population.
Also disturbing, Officer Steele's prior trouble with the law. Prosecutors charged him with physically attacking his ex-girlfriend and firing a gun next to her head back in 2008. The incident in Canton ended with Steele taking a misdemeanor plea deal for probation and staying on the force. He's declined to speak with us for this story.
Is that a fact? So you a dick all around from what it seems, my friend. You just a dick all over. All right. Wow. How about that? How about that? See, I didn't even know that. You know, I was only able to look up a little bit before I came and did this video, and now I kind of found out this man has been in trouble for before, and like a domestic dispute with him and his wife, or whatever the fuck they just said. You know, he just had like a little domestic dispute or whatnot. So let me read this article, then I'm gonna give my commentary, then I'm gonna let y'all hear what the chief police had to say about all this. All right. So it said a Detroit police officer who referenced the black girl magic as he filmed a woman he pulled over walk home in the cold has been demoted. All right, he's been demoted. The police chief said in the news conference Thursday, Chief James Craig said that the officer, a corporal in the Detroit Police Department, stopped the woman for expired registration. Her vehicle was towed as she walked to her home in the cold. The officer posted a video on Snapchat saying, "Bye, Felicia." The officer did offer her a ride, Craig said, but she denied. Craig said the officer also made a reference to Black History Month, which he called even more problematic. The video included a Celebrate Black History Month filter with the caption, "What Black Girl Magic Looks Like." The CNN affiliate WXYZ reported. "What they put on there, that's racist. They're demeaning my child for no reason," Monique Mobley, the woman's mother, said. The chief called the post racially insensitive and expressed concern for the woman walking in the snow. Michigan's extreme winter weather forced the state's government offices to close Wednesday and Thursday. I remember that because I think YouTuber La Green did a short snippet of how much snow that Michigan was getting. So shout out to you too, La Green. The officer is under an internal investigation, but the department had begun moving to penalize him. Okay, so for those of you who say don't nothing happened to cops, you might want to think again before you start saying that. "I'm not troubled. I'm not disappointed. I'm angry," Craig said. "This officer will be held accountable for his action. We are moving to remove his corporal rank." According to Craig, the officer had been in the department for 18 years before Craig was hired as chief. But his history in the department has been troubling, Craig said. Well, if his history been troubling, why the fuck he been there for 18 years? See, you got to start asking questions like these. And when you rectify situations at an earlier time, when you ask questions like these, then you won't run into problems like we talking about right now. Okay? Now, on that, it's a motherfucker ridiculous. All right? Steele has been in trouble with the law before. In 2008, prosecutors charged him with physically attacking his ex-girlfriend and firing a gun next to her head. This dude is a loose lunatic. If he doing shit like that, he's still on the force? Really? And he got in trouble for that? Or maybe he wasn't on the force at that time, but then again, 18 years, more likely he was. But his rank probably wasn't that high as y'all saying it was. This dude is a lunatic, for what it sounds like. Let's continue. The incident ended with Steele taking a misdemeanor plea deal for probation and staying on the force. So he was on the force, Lord. He declined to speak with WXYZ. And that would be it for that one. So, guys, let me let y'all hear what the chief himself had to say. Let me switch this over. Let me pause there for a minute and let y'all hear what the chief had to say.
That's not my role. I trust and believe that my officers engage and counter. They don't call the police chief and ask permission to tow or write a citation for that. But at some point, the officer makes the bad decision to make a Snapchat post. And in it, and we all know what the post is, but it has "Bye, Felicia," and that's derogatory. And that's not what we expect of our police officers. Now, I always talk about due process, certainly due process. This investigation will be fair, and it will be then reassigned from his precinct until we complete this investigation. And so, not acceptable, not troubled, not disappointed. I am angry. never get into officer discretion. That's not my role. I trust and believe in my officers engage, encounter. They don't call the police chief and ask permission to tow or write a citation for that. But at some point, the officer makes the bad decision to make a Snapchat post. And in it, and we all know what the post is, but it has "by Felicia," and that's derogatory. And that's not what we expect of our police officers. Now, I always talk about due process, certainly due process. This investigation will be fair, and it will be reassigned from his precinct until we complete this investigation. And so, not acceptable, not troubled, not disappointed. I am angry.
All right, so you heard what he said. He said he's not troubled, he's not disappointed, he's angry. And, you know, I guess he should be, because if he's the chief of the department and this guy's supposed to be representing him, then he has every right to be upset. You know, especially if he wasn't aware of the man's actions before he became chief. So, you know, but then again, though, I don't know, once he became chief, if he had any jurisdiction to try to get rid of Steele for his behavior or whatnot, or maybe just one of them situations that a lot of people just look at, they try to look at for the good in everybody and say, hey, you know, you made a mistake, you know, I'm not going to knock you for that one mistake that you made, but don't let it happen again. So it may be one of them situations right there. So, all right, so let's get into my commentary on how I feel about the same thing. How I feel about the whole thing. I'm going to go two ways with it. One way, I'm pretty much sure we all can agree. The second way, a lot of y'all probably not going to agree with what I say. But then again, some of y'all probably will. Just hear me out. Again, hear me out, because a lot of you motherfuckers don't listen. Y'all take one thing and take it and run with it instead of listening to wherever everything that the fucking content creator says. So clean your ears and listen for a fucking change, okay? All right. Now, first we're going to go. Yes, he a bitch. He's a dick. Okay? He is a dick. And this lets you know what cops do behind the scene. But then again, it shouldn't be surprising. A lot of cops probably do that behind the scene. They do shit and they talk shit behind the scenes where you can't hear them once you pull off. They probably talk all kind of shit. And not only him as a white cop, you probably got some black cops do it too, because you got a lot of people who are cops, they got this badge on them and they snobbish as fuck because they hiding behind this badge. But before they got that badge, you know, they was looked at as normal people just like us, preach. They was looked at as normal people. But now they got this badge and pretty much everybody patting them on the back or whatnot. Now a lot of them got nuts built up where they can start doing fuck shit like they do right here. Now, here's the deal. Now, for some reason, I read somewhere else. I forgot what site I was reading this on. But not only did this young lady have expired tags, they say she had no insurance as well. That's why the car got towed. All right, granted, he's not breaking the law in doing that, because I think down here in Tennessee, if you don't have none of those, they can choose to impound your car or not. Just fortunately that a lot of us probably run into some cool cops and we don't have to worry about them impounding our car. But however, though, they will tell you that, hey, you know, just because I didn't do it, don't mean if you get caught again that the next police or the next cop is not going to do it. So I'm gonna let you go, but you better get that shit straight, or the next time you might not be so lucky. So again, with that aspect, okay, I give him that. He didn't break no law with doing that. But now, however, now we have to ask the question, which is probably a rhetorical answer. Did he do that because she was really breaking the law? Or did he do that because that's exactly what it was? He was doing that to be a dick. He was doing it to be a show off. Or maybe he was doing it because he probably don't like black people, period. Or could it be the possibility that maybe this girl probably was talking shit to him, which I doubt it, because she don't seem like that she was doing that. But then again, looks could be deceiving. I wasn't there. You wasn't there. But who knows? But even if she was talking shit, does that give him a right to do this just because he can? No, it does not. Now, if he's doing it because he's strictly going by the law, yes, he can. But I think we clearly see now how he did this video. He just did this because he had the power to do so. All right. Now, they said out there in them days, it was 2 degrees, and with the wind chill, it was -18. Cold in the motherfucker. So when they offer her a ride, I don't know why she didn't take it. But then again, maybe I do understand why she didn't take it. Because y'all just sit up here and just impounding my car. I don't want to be in here with you motherfuckers. I would probably be the same way. If my car got impounded and you offer me a ride home, I mean, I'd be just that upset. And I'd just be like, man, I don't want to get in a car with you motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. Y'all want to help me? Give me my car back. I stay right down the block. Let me park my shit. I promise you, you won't have to worry about me no more tonight. If you really want to help me. All right? So, one point, I don't understand why she didn't take it. But then another side, I understand why she took it. I understand why she took it. I mean, excuse me, why she did not take the ride from them. All right. So now, he says on this video, this is what black girl magic looks like. Yeah, this dude got a vendetta. What it sounds like. He has a vendetta. He has a distaste. Probably for not all black folks, but maybe he got a distaste for women, considering what we just heard. That he was in trouble for domestic dispute, beating on his girl and shooting next to her fucking head. Maybe he got a vendetta against women, period. Not just blacks, but he maybe got a vendetta against women, period. Now, I'm wondering if this was a guy that he did this, would he even did this? Would he even did any of this? Let alone, up in the right hand in the corner, he got celebrating Black History Month. Well, sir, I would say to you, is clearly you don't give a fuck about black history. You really don't. If you're going to do some shit like that, you really don't give a fuck about black history. This just made your day to do this to this young girl. It really did. So, sir, you an asshole and everything, and your friend is too who's in there with you. Y'all are assholes. Y'all are dicks. Because the position that y'all hold supposed to be better than what there was. Now, I remember when I said, when I did the Jasmine girl, the McDonald video, I said one part in the video, I said, you know, when you sign an application, in your clause, it says, you know, remain professional. Some of your clause, it's going to say something about remain professional. All right? Some of you motherfuckers took that as I was saying that she's supposed to let that man hit on her like that, when I ain't said shit like that. That is not what the fuck I was saying. I was talking about when you go sign a fucking application, you're supposed to remain professional, what it says. Never once I said that if somebody put their hands on you, you supposed to let them do it. So cut it out, y'all. Cut that shit out. All right. And it's the same that goes with him, but y'all gonna accept it because I'm saying it about him because he a white prick. Y'all gonna accept it because I'm saying it about him. By him being a cop, he really supposed to be professional. But now that we see that cops are just as dumbasses as anybody else in this world. So, but then again, that's not surprising. We all know a lot of these cops ain't nothing but straight up dicks and assholes and jerk offs, whatever the hell y'all want to call them. We all know that. So none of this should be a surprise or whatnot. Now, let me go the second way with this. What I say that a lot of y'all probably ain't gonna like how I'm finna go with this. All right. That bye Felicia shit, me personally, I don't know what the fuck that means, but I know it's something derogatory. I do know that much. So, the chief says that Steele said bye Felicia, that was derogatory. Okay, I agree with him. That is derogatory. But I have to question this now. Is he saying it's derogatory because a white man said it? Or does he feel it's derogatory, period? Let me ask that question again, and for you audience too. By Felicia, if he's going to say that that term was derogatory to use towards his woman, then should it be derogatory, period? And the question is, are y'all saying it's derogatory because a white man said it? Or are you looking at it as a derogatory, period? I'm asking. Same thing when we use the word nigga. in society we living in now, white person says nigga is derogatory, it's disrespectful, it's racist. But when we use it amongst each other, why does it not hold that same standards? If it's derogatory, it's the word derogatory, period, then that's what it is. It's not cool for neither one of us to use it. I use nigga a lot. I say that word a lot. I mean, I'm guilty. I use that word a lot. But I would never sit up here and say that it's derogatory for a white person to say it, but it's not derogatory for me to say it. If we looking at it as a derogatory word, it's derogatory either way it go. Because my name is not nigga. Your name ain't nigga. My name is Chris. And whoever else is watching and come in this comment section, that's your name. Our name ain't nigga. All right? So again, bye Felicia, nigga, two derogatory words. So why is it only derogatory when a white person says it? And not only that, I had to ask the question to the brothers. You got white boys who say nigga to us, and we let it slide because we cool with a lot of them, and we let it slide for them to say that, what up my nigga, what up my nigga, and we don't say shit to them. But if it's another white person outside that inner circle that says what up nigga, now it's a fight. Wait a minute. When did nigga come a problem because another white person from the outside of the circle came in and say, what's up nigga? What up my nigga? Now we say what up my nigga to each other. That's the way we speak to each other. So we line white boys say what up my nigga to us and we accepted it. Then if another person from the outside circle said the same thing, then where did the confusion come in at? I think we all got common sense to know that when somebody is using the word nigga as a derogatory statement, as a negative statement, as how they said back in the day, fighting words. We know when somebody using terminology in fighting words. And we know when people use an urban terminology to talk shit and being sarcastic. We got common sense to know that. But for some, but again, the society we live in, we can do it, but they can't do it. Never understood it, but maybe it's something for me not to understand. Now, I want to bring this up too. Now, everybody's in an uproar about him doing this and mocking that woman. I get it. I'm not disagreeing with you on that. I feel y'all. I'm with y'all. But hold up. Let's be fair. Let's be versatile. Let's be fair. How many times have we seen on Facebook, Twitter, Worldstar Hip Hop, Fly Hype, all these social media sites that show us recording cops and mocking them? And I'm talking about even the good cops who's out there trying to do their job. A lot of us pull out our phones, talk shit to them, and mock them. But yet, we agree with each other when we do that. But if a cop pulls out his phone and mock us, it's a problem all of a sudden. Why? Why is that? I don't think I got enough finger and toes to count how many videos I've seen doing my YouTube thing where a cop is doing what he's supposed to do. Ain't talking shit to him, ain't calling him out his name or none of that shit. They doing what they supposed to do. You pull out your phone talking mad cash shit to the cop for something that you done did. Talking shit to the cop because the cop doing what they supposed to do. But you would pull out your phone and mock the cop, and then you have all your people around you agreeing with what you did, knowing you was in the wrong. Knowing you was in the wrong. But we don't get outraged by that. You have probably a fruit in the palm of your hand and probably like, hey man, you know, why is you acting like this? You was in the wrong, dude. Or you was in the wrong, sis. I mean, look, admit that you was wrong. Man, let that shit ride. You can't argue with them for something that you did. And for those of you who are like that, I salute you. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. But like I said, you got the other ones. knowing damn well what we did was wrong, and we sit up here put an argument, and we have our friends or whatnot backing us up, knowing damn well we was in the wrong. Knowing damn well we was in the wrong. But they backing us up, talking to the cops like they did something wrong. And that's one problem that I got with a lot of my peoples, black peoples, is for some reason, we feel like we supposed to do whatever the fuck we want to do, and ain't nobody supposed to say shit. And if somebody say shit, it's a fucking problem. I don't know where we got that mentality from. I don't know if it's a curse or if it's something that's been passed down for generations. I have no idea. But a lot of us, and I'm saying us because I'm black too, a lot of us has that mentality that I supposed to do whatever the fuck I want to do. And you ain't supposed to say shit to me. Well, I'm here to tell y'all, that's furthest from the truth. Like they say, you do the crime, you do the time, you get caught with expired tags, you're going to get pulled over. You don't have insurance, what they call it, the responsibility law. You're going to get hit with that. But like I said in the beginning, you got cops that will let you go. And you still ungrateful when you got cops that let you go. And I'm not just talking about white cops, I'm talking about cops, period. When they let you go, you still ungrateful. When they really are supposed to impound your car. And if you got warrants, they are supposed to take you and arrest you. But a lot of them give you a break. And a lot of us still act so fucking ungrateful that we got that break. And still talk shit. Okay? But at the end of the day, this what this man did, yes, this was foul. This was fucked up. And I don't see anything that that young girl probably had done to make that man do what he did to her and for his dumb ass to put on social media. So this ain't nobody's fault but his. This ain't nobody's fault but his. He was a dumbass that put this on social media and recorded this and thought it was going to be fucking funny. But he got his ass in trouble. Now they're using the word demoted. Well, I don't know, is fire gonna come behind that? You know, and I don't even know what demote gonna do. But I know one thing though. If this man got all this shit going on, y'all need to get him the fuck up out of there. Or y'all gonna constantly have problems like these. This man right here beating on women and taking a gun and shooting it by their heads and shit. Oh no. It had to be me. Hey bro, you gotta go. You gotta go. Fuck that or fuck you. You gotta go, man, because you giving us a bad name. You giving us a bad name, bro. So, to this young lady, I'm sorry this happened to you. This is fucked up, you know, this crazy hell. I don't think you did anything to provoke this. You don't seem like that you did anything. You don't seem like you was talking shit. It seemed like you were very cooperative from other videos that I've seen that when police probably try to take their car, how a lot of them get belligerent and loud. But, you know, it seemed like, you know, you probably knew you was in the wrong and you just walked on home. You know, you discussed it. You hate that this happened. I understand. I'm on your side, love. I'm on your side. Now, there was another clip I had where the chief actually, when they got her car back, she does have her car back. So that's a good thing. She got her car back. I had to find that and post a link, but she got her car back. So, so that's a good thing on her part. Now, if she got her insurance or a tax, I had no idea. But she do have her car back. All right. But in that, y'all, I mean, that's my take on it. You know, hey, I called it one side and I'm looking at another side. But right there in the middle, fuck him. All right. Fuck him. He wrong for that. All right. Protect and serve. That ain't what he got in his mind. That man got hatred. He got hatred. Real talk. But anyway, y'all, this your man Chris Thorns. You know, I will post a link to the story in the description box. You know, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. You know, do y'all agree with what I'm saying? What do you disagree with? You know, I welcome it all. I welcome it all, unless you come out comment section start talking stupid, and that's different. But you know, anyway, other than that though, I welcome everybody to come in and speak on this, because We got to get this shit straight, people. We got to get it straight. Other than that, though, this your man Chris Thorne. So thank y'all for listening. And I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.